morning, everyone. Sorry for the delay in coming live. Hey, I did comb my hair, but it doesn't look like it. Good morning. How is everybody? Mm, It's so good to see everyone this morning. Sorry for the delay in the video. Um, yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it? Good morning, Lori. Good morning, PJ. Good morning, Robin. It's good to see everybody. So good to see everybody. And happy Wednesday. Happy WIP Wednesday. And I have been so excited about this day. Oh my gosh. I had so much fun last week with you guys playing the trivia game and crocheting with you and just chatting about all kinds of things, and I've got a different chair today. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. It's not as good as the other one, but it'll do. I have another one to bring in. Just haven't got around to it yet. And that one actually has some arms, so I can just relax. This one's not that great. But anyway. Oh, it's good to see everybody. I have my coffee this morning, and ooh. Hi, Carla. Good to see you. Mm, I'm not going to choke. I'm not going to choke today. The day that I choked, oh, what a crazy day. And you know what? That I got a thumbs down on that one. I got all thumbs up, but I did get one thumbs down on that one. Hey, I don't blame you, because that one was really a crazy day. If I could, I gave myself a thumbs down. Not really, but to myself I did. I'm like, hey, that was a thumbs down, Barbara. Thumbs down, move. And I probably should have just, when I realized, I mean, I was like seconds into the live, and I should have just like clicked off, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, and I didn't want you to think that I don't know, that I had just run away from you, or but I probably should have run away. So it's good to see everybody, and I'm so excited for Wednesday. As you probably saw yesterday, there was nothing put out. I was feeling a little under the weather, and so I didn't even put any. I just rested yesterday, and so that was a good day. And I just rested. I didn't even crochet yesterday. Monday after our live, I did crochet a little bit, and let me give you like a little hint. A little hint. Let's see. I don't know if you can see what that is, but anyway, that's just a little tiny hint. And but anyway, that is like the easiest. And that's what I was going to do yesterday. I was gonna talk about something that can intimidate people, but is really not that hard. Something that's easy to do, but can be intimidating if you've never done it before. So anyway, it was just a little something with crochet. Obvi. So anyway, what is on your hook this morning? That's my first question. And oh, Lori, yeah, you got the idea, sister. You got the idea. And it was so fast and so quick and so easy and so not stressful. Mm, 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 mm. So I'm feeling a little better today. So I may actually whip that up as a tutorial for tomorrow. So we'll see. Because I don't have a tutorial for tomorrow. I don't have anything for tomorrow yet. Boy, I am slacking this week, aren't I? That's what will happen when you feel a little under the weather. You just kind of slow your roll a little bit and you just slow down. So thank you, Lori. Thank you. I am feeling a little better. So that's good. I think part of the thing is last night, first night in a long time, I slept the whole night through, like from beginning. I got in bed. From the time I got in bed, I didn't get up until this morning. My feet did not hit the floor from the time I got in bed until I got out of bed this morning. So that never happens, never. And then if I do get up in the middle of the night, then you know the story about my Rosie girl. She's a sweetheart, sweetheart, but she heads right for the warm spot on the bed. That's my spot. So then I have to, up her and tell her, um, uh, she just looked at me. She's like, "You're wanting me to get up right now?" She's on the bed. Yeah, yeah, I know, right, Lori? I mean, I have not had a good night's sleep, like a solid all night in so long that I don't know. Those of you who can sleep all night and never get up to use the restroom, never get up to, because your back hurts or because, whatever, or just, you wake up and you're laying there and you're like, "Oh, I can't lay here anymore. I gotta get up and sit," because like my mind will start thinking about like different things, and then I'll get up and get on the computer, and I'll take it into the other room so I don't disturb my husband. But or you get up and you're thirsty or whatever. Yeah. So I'm gonna just enjoy the feeling of sleeping all night. I'm gonna enjoy that feeling all day today. So anyway, yeah, that was a good night. So I have coffee in my cup, and I'm gonna enjoy a little bit more. Mm, it's still hot, so one more sip. Because what happens is I start talking, and then my coffee gets cold, and it still tastes okay, but it doesn't have that feeling going down my throat. You know that feeling. So anyway, I have a little bit of news. Not a not bad news or anything. Good morning. Good morning, Granny D. And it's good to see you. And so it's not the greatest news, but it's not bad news. Okay, so don't like worry or anything. But I've been working, so I have to preface that with some really good news. I've been working on my merchandise, and I have come up with some things that I personally am crazy about, and I'm actually going to order some samples so that I can, show you and maybe, do a giveaway or something like that. These things are, I'm really, really happy with them. Okay. Like they're not just like a shirt with my name slapped on it or anything. These are like really creative. Oh, and I just can't show you because if I show you, somebody else will take it before I, you know, put my little stamp on it and show it to you and everything. But because they're just that cool, they're just that cute and adorable. And it's like if I saw this in a store, I would totally buy this. I would totally buy this. Yeah. And but the bad news is I can't sell it on this forum on my channel until I reach 10,000 subscribers. 10,000 subscribers. Yikes. Yikes. And you know what? When I do the playbacks and everything, I realize that I like make these big eye faces all the time. And I hope that that doesn't freak you out because I just made a really big eye face. So it is exciting. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Brenda. And I love this merchandise. I love this merch. I want it. I want it like really bad. Um, there's some little zip bags that have some really, really amazing things on it. I mean, like, I just think they're really clever. Now, I would totally buy these, and I actually have some in my cart already. But like I said, I can't sell them. Um, there's even face masks. Okay, I mean, this place, like, they do it all. Lori, I'm checking on selling it. Yeah, I'm checking on selling it. Well, I do have an Etsy. They charge a lot. And then the company that I'm going through, like I'm trying to keep the cost to you down. So like maybe I might make $1.50 or $2 off of, a bigger item. If it's a smaller item, it's even less than that. I'm trying not to make your cost so enormous. You know what I mean? But I might be able to sell it on Facebook. I wonder I wonder if I can just put the link to I wonder if I can. I'll have to check. And if I can, then I'll do that. And not have like a Facebook store, but just put the link on our um yeah, I might do that. So, anyway, I don't know, but I can't put the link on here. So, anyway. Okay. Anyway, you guys are amazing. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So anyway, that's my exciting sad story. But anyway, and I haven't even made all of the things. I mean, like um yeah, I have several more designs out there that I haven't even added to any of it. So I'm excited. So anyway, I'm going to take another sip of coffee and then we're going to go ahead and start our our game. And remember last Wednesday we played a one more row game. Did you like it? Do you want to play it again? Good morning, Mary. And I'm going to get my crochet out and we're going to start crocheting. Mm. Mm. Okay, drinking coffee and shing. Shushing. Hush. That's the way we say it in the South. Play that game. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so we're going to play the game. And we're going to take up where we left off. So I think that the way it loaded, I went through all the questions that we went through last time, and I answered them because it's like I told you, it's like an online game or an online trivia game or whatever. Zip it. Well, down here we say hush, hush, hush your mouth. Up there, you're just like right to the point. Zip it. Don't make me joke. You guys are funny. You're cracking me up. Okay, let me get my crochet. What is on your hook? What is on your hook? You guys didn't tell me yet. I'm wondering what's going to be on my hook today. Oh, look at this. Okay, remember the last time I showed you like the yarn that was like really getting my interest? Well, I got a new one because I used that one in something that I'm going to show you tomorrow in a tutorial. But this one, oh my goodness, can you see the little flecks of color? Trying to hold it really still. This one is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, and it's a print yarn. Um, but it's called Make Noise for Turquoise. So it has turquoise, and then it has like little. It's not flecks, but it's like a mottled color. Like it has turquoise and almost a greeny green cream kind of color. I don't know. Let me see if you can see it one more time. Put it up there. Yeah, you can see the flecks. Oh yeah, you can totally see the flecks. So that is just a part of the color. It's woven. It's not like 2 different colors twisted. It's like the yarn was actually I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, it is so pretty. And it's make a noise for turquoise. And so on I know one of the reasons why, yeah, one of the reasons um why I love this so much and one of the reasons why I slept so well last night, I think, is because I climbed in bed. Good morning, Kelly. You are just in time, sister. You're just in time. And so, hey, everybody, Kelly has a birthday on Friday. So, on Friday, we're going to all sing happy birthday to her, okay? Which means that you're going to get to hear me sing happy birthday. Mm. Prepare yourself. Okay. So, anyway, last night when I got in bed, I turned on the television, and we don't usually watch TV when we go to bed, but um, we went to bed really early too. It was like 8 o'clock, and I said, I'm ready for bed. And so, I mean, it takes you a half hour to get there, right? Well, Kelly, we'll see how sweet I am when you hear my voice on Friday. We'll leave that judgment up to you, okay? As the birthday girl. Um, so anyway, Um, I turned on, YouTube, obvi. I mean, what else is there to watch? And, so the Crochet Crowd and Mikey and I love Mikey's voice, okay? I love Mikey, I love Mikey's voice. He's just funny. I love his sense of humor. He's a very kind person, but he's very quirky and very funny, and I really like him. And, but anyway, he was doing a tutorial on a hat. And this hat was amazing. I just sat there and watched it, and it was just amazing the way he made it work up. I've never seen anything quite like it. And I love the stitch. And I started thinking, and you know me when I start thinking, oh boy. So I started thinking, and I had been looking at this, I'd been eyeing this. See, this is why I love having my yarn on display because it helps me creatively. It really does. I mean, I've stored yarn in totes and in drawers and and very you know, in different ways, varying different ways. But having it out where you can actually see it and you can start dreaming about what you're going to make. So when I saw that, I thought of this because I had been thinking of this anyway. Before I even saw that hat and like, what can I do? What can I do? So I saw it and I thought, I'm going to try that. So I am going to try it. I may ease up on the number of tutorials that I do per month, um, simply because, I'm a crocheter. I love crocheting, and that's where I get all of my joy and all of my therapy from. And hey, Viviana, good morning. And so, creating is fun and creating is a joy too, but it is a process. And so I may just save the tutorials for when I get that creative urge instead of trying to, all the time come up with things and stuff like that. So anyway, I wanted to share this with you because it's been sitting here floating my boat for a while. So anyway, let's get started with the game. Are you ready? So this is our one more row game. So anytime you hit the end of a row, in all caps on our chat, write one more row. And then I will go to the trivia game, ask a question, and then then you can post your answers and we'll play the game together. Obviously, we're all winners because we are crocheting and we are chatting and we are having fun playing a crochet trivia game. So everybody's a winner and we just have fun with it. Okay. So let's get started. Go ahead and start crocheting. Um, let's see. Oh, thanks, Mary. I love that yarn too. Oh, Mary Thompson. Mary is making a Valentine hat for her daughter. That's so awesome. Oh, and Lori is making a wearable, maybe. She's making it up as she goes. I saw the colors and they are amazing. Amazing. Valerie has on her hook trying to finish a baby blanket. Yay. I'm just now getting to your comments. Let's see. Robin is working on her scrap blanket, same as last week. Whoop, whoop. And Brenda is making a baby hat. Oh, and that is so neat. So neat. PJ is making a lapgan. Ooh, I love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm probably going to wish that my king size blanket was a lapgan. Oh, oh, you just finished a roll. A row? Okay, so are you, Carla, are you saying one more row? Are you saying one more row, Carla? We're going to pretend that you just said one more row. All right. So I'm not sure if we did this question last week. So I'm going to ask it anyway. Okay. So this question is, what is the crochet abbreviation for chain or chain stitch? Is it CHA? CH or CN. And I think we might have done this one. I think this is where we stopped, but I wasn't sure. So let's go ahead and throw this one out. Oh, Viviana, you don't have a thing on your hook. Are you at work? Oh, go grab something. Yeah, grab some yarn, grab a hook, start something. Okay, PJ says one more row. Carla says one more row. Okay, cool. So we've got two more to ask. Carla has a rectangle throw on her hook. That is so awesome. And okay, and Mary said that that color makes her think of spring. Me too. Okay, so everybody's saying CH. That's obvious. Yeah, because we are crocheters extraordinaire. Okay, so we've got another one more row. What is the category name for yarn weight 5? You know, we might have done this one too. We're gonna get to the new ones, I promise. Okay. So what is the category name for yarn weight 5? Is it medium, bulky, or super bulky? Medium, bulky, or super bulky? Oh, Kelly's doing dishes. One more dish cleaned. That's funny. That's funny. You know what? We should all get treats after we finish a dish, right? Ready for spring. Carla's ready for spring. Viviana says it's bulky. Bulky, bulky, bulky. Yes, and obviously it is. I think that that was a repeat. So let me keep going. Okay, so the next one, okay, so the next one we did, but then the one after that we didn't do. So I've got to answer it so that we can move along because it won't give me the next one until I answer this one. But we asked this one last week, so I'm just going to throw it out there. True or false, wire can be used to crochet. Wire can be used to crochet. So if you were here last week, you remember that one. The answer is true. That's right. The answer is true. And I think how pretty that would be if you, if you did like a little granny square in wire. I wonder how that would work. And then attach it to like a gold chain or something. Attach it to a really thin, or even crochet yourself a thin chain, and or earrings, little granny square, wire earrings. If you use that really thin jewelry wire that can be, that you can like swirl and do all that fun stuff with. I think that would be amazing. Oh, can somebody please make me some granny square earrings? I'm just kidding because I don't wear earrings. I just think that that's an amazing idea. I actually don't wear any jewelry except for my wedding ring. So anyway, I love jewelry. I don't have anything against it. I think people that wear jewelry are just simply the most beautiful people in the world because I just love watching. Oh, Carla says it's hard to do. Okay. And Lori says time to go shopping for some wire. The girl is up for a challenge, people, so maybe she will make me a granny square earring. Oh, Kelly says she's done it. Oh, nice. Nice. Kelly, I think you've done a lot of crafty things because I've been the recipient of some of your crafty things and you've blown me away with, oh, she makes them. You make, that's right, Kelly. Kelly makes jewelry. Ah, Kelly is a jewelry maker. Kelly, put your URL on there and I will approve it for your Etsy store. I think I have a block on there, so if anybody puts a URL or anything, but put it on there if you have it. I do love jewelry. No, I love jewelry, Kelly. I love it. I just don't wear it. But I want to wear it and I do wear it, but then I don't wear it every day. That's the thing. I love jewelry. Oh, thin wire can break easy. 19 gauge is very flexible. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Kelly, I love jewelry. Okay. One more row. I do wear it. I do wear it. And okay, Kelly's Etsy is Sunshine on My Boutique. So let's all go over there after the live and check it out. Sounds fun. Okay, so we're gonna do another one more row, and I don't think this one, yeah, we're gonna check it out, Kelly. That's awesome. Um, this one I don't think we have asked or discussed before. Which crochet hook creates stitches that resemble rows of knitting? Which crochet hook creates stitches that resemble rows of knitting? An Afghan hook, a sweater hook, or a knitting hook? Well, I didn't know there was one of these. Hmm. An Afghan hook, Robin says. Wow, you guys know things. That's awesome. Anybody else have any ideas? Because it looks, I mean, any of these could be, any of them could be the correct one. Robin says Afghan. Anybody else have any idea? Or are you guys stumped like me? Lori says all of them. Because it's true. I mean, we can use, I mean, I don't know if there is a sweater hook or a knitting hook or an Afghan hook. I don't know anything about any of these hooks. And actually, when I read it, I thought, well, I wonder if they wrote that incorrectly, but no. So Valerie says a knitting hook. Okay. I'm going to just make a choice and I'm going to make a choice. Mm, okay. And I have the answer. The answer is Afghan hook. And it says the Afghan hook is used to create stitches that resemble knitting. This crocheting is called Afghan or Tunisian crochet. Oh, see, and I was looking for like a Tunisian hook. That's what came to mind at first, but it's an Afghan hook, a Tunisian crochet hook. Perfect. Lori got it. Woo woo. Robin got it. Woo woo. Who else got it? Um, well, that's all. So let's do another one. Because a couple of those I am sure that we did before. What does the crochet abbreviation SLST mean? SLST mean slip, stop. I can't even talk. Slide stitch or slip stitch. And while you think about that one and write it out, I'm going to grab my crochet. My crochet. And I've been doing a crazy thing. I've been throwing uh, extra yarn in my scrap can container, but that makes it really crazy. Okay, everybody's saying slip stitch, and yes, we all know that the crochet abbreviation SLST stands for slip stitch. A slip stitch is often used to join two crochet pieces together, and that's true. So, all right, let me get crocheting. Let's see, I ended on a row, so that means that I got to go a whole row just to say one more row, and put this on this shoulder, and yeah, here we go. Alrighty. So I was reading in a group, um, extra yarn. No such thing as extra yarn. Lori says that's true. That's true. It is just more to love. So I was reading in a group, where somebody asked a question, and I thought, well, when I read this question, I actually thought that it didn't really it didn't really I thought it was a silly question, which there are no silly questions. There are no silly questions. But it's not that the question was silly, but I just thought that the answer was very obvious, that it didn't matter. But then all the answers came in that it really did matter, according to, I'm going to pull this down so that you guys can see me crochet and see all my wires. So the question was, when you're doing your work and you get to the end and it says to turn and then chain one, does it matter if you chain one and then turn, or can you do either one, turn and then chain one, or chain one and then turn? And in my eyes, I was thinking, what does it matter? What does it matter? But apparently, for a lot of the people who were answering, they said that it does matter, that it makes the ends look different, that it twists the yarn in a different way. So, but they also said as long as you're consistent, then it doesn't matter. Robin says it does make a difference. And see, that had never, ever occurred to me. Never. So now my mind is blown a little bit. It really is. And Lori says it's the twist of the yarn, and that's what they were saying, that it matters. And now but here's the thing. I am a turn your work and then chain person. That's the way I do it. Even if the instructions say chain one and then turn. No, wait. I am a chain one and turn person. Yeah, that's what I am. I'm a chain one and then turn person. That's the way I do it. I chain one and then I turn. Even if it says turn your work and then chain one, I always chain one and turn. So I don't know. I wonder if um, you just got to wonder. So it does matter. So, but what they were saying was, as long as you're consistent, then it's okay, because then your work will be consistent. So, Anyway, but Lori and Robin say that it does matter with the twist of the yarn, and that's what they were saying, the twist of the yarn. So anyway, I just threw that out there so you guys can ponder on that. So which one are you? Are you a chain one and turn person, or are you a turn and chain one person? Asking for a friend. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to lower this a little bit more. And my phone is going to die. So until you guys say one more row, I'm gonna plug it in for a minute. There we go. Watch, I turn around and you're gonna say, "Oh, Lori says it's yours. Just do it." So she's not, and she says, "Just do it however you do it." But I think it's probably how you learned. However you learned is probably how you do it. And so I guess I've just always ignored, the turn one, because some instructions, like on row one, at the end of row one, okay, so Kelly actually follows the pattern. She usually chains one and then turns, unless the pattern says chain one, turn, but then you changed when you realized that the look of the other was better. You just have to remember to do it. That's what Robin's saying. Okay, so the look of the turn and chain one is better, is what Robin is saying. And Kelly, she usually does a chain one and turn unless the pattern says otherwise. So I'm seeing a lot of times, like, let's say row one, it has a whole long instructions, and then it will say turn your work. And then on row two, it will say chain one and then blah, blah, blah. So, but a lot of the patterns from the past would say, at the end, then it would tell you to chain one and turn, and then the next row, it would just start with the first row. It wouldn't start with turning or chaining or any of that. It would just start with the row. So you're right. The pattern, I think the way the patterns that I used to follow would tell me, then that's how I just kind of got in the groove and I just did it. But Robin says it does make the sides look better if you turn and then chain, because then I guess the chains are consistent with that row and they don't have a twist to it. So Brenda says, I noticed everyone is different on it too. Patterns are different on it. Yep. Yep. So, and she likes the turn and chain. So she prefers the turn and chain. But yeah, I've noticed that some patterns are different. So I wonder if the person who is writing the pattern, and if they, like me, I mean, I had never even thought about it. So if I was writing a pattern, I would just write it the way I do it, which is chain one and turn. And then row two, I would just start with row two. So I would be telling my people, whoever's following the pattern, to do it the way I was doing it, which may not have been the prettiest way. So I wonder if the pattern makers, the designers, are actually thinking it through, or if they have even given it a second thought, because I had never given it a second thought. Anyway, that was just my thought for the day. I did learn something new today, and the other day it just really piqued my curiosity. So thanks for chiming in on that, because I was very, very curious. Um, Lori says, I just don't like anyone to tell me what to do. So when I get to the end, I say, don't tell me what to do. And she does it her way. Well, I do that with patterns anyway. Oh, yeah. I'm like, I think I'm going to do this instead. But actually, when I started different things, oh my gosh, I did this one Afghan one time, and it was the most glorious Afghan. I mean, it was so pretty. It had three different colors, and it was, I did it probably about 10 years ago. And close to 10 years ago, probably 8 years ago. Anyway, um, I crocheted it, and it was, rows of shells, and it wasn't just like a row of shell, it was a 2-row repeat. Actually, it was a 4-row repeat, but it was kind of weird because I had to keep going back to the pattern because it was, to me, kinda complicated, and, I know everybody's laughing at you, Lori, and, mm, I forgot what my point was, but anyway, I think the point of that was I followed that one to a T because I was having to, like, follow it just it to me, it wasn't like an easy shell. It did like a regular shell row, which was fine, but then it did the 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 dips to even it out, and I was changing colors, and so it was like there were 3 colors in this thing, and it was just very complicated, and so I followed that one to a T. I did not deviate from that one at all because if I started deviating, then I would lose which row am I on. I would even lose which row I was on, which would drastically alter the because I think it was a I don't know if it was a 4 or a 6-row repeat actually. Um, but anyway, it was very pretty blanket, and I was glad to have it done. I gave it to my daughter-in-law um, quite a few years ago, and it was in colors that she liked. It was like a dark teal, a real dark teal, and black, and like a smoky gray, because she liked those, subtle, subdued colors. So it was gorgeous. It was really pretty, and I tried making another one, and then it just like it was just too much. So I have part of it in the, uh, yeah, in the bin that is where all UFOs go to hum around. They have not been declassified, but I might declassify that one and actually bring it out and show it to you. So that was a little joke. Anyway, um, ugh, this is really getting very, very heavy. Well, I'm glad that I'm not giving this blanket to anyone outside of the family, um, the immediate family, because I don't even know what this is gonna look like when it gets done. I know I'm gonna like the colors, and I know I love the weight already. It is the heaviest blanket, and it's not even like it's about, I would say 18 inches, probably, probably about 18 inches. And of course, it has to go the, the length of the bed. So, did anybody say you need a speaker? You can't hear? You need a speaker so that you can talk? What? Ah, it matches your bag. Yes, yes, it's eclectic. It matches your bag. Lori, you could be making scrap gowns out of all of your yarn, except that your yarn is gloriously made, um, hand dyed, hand spun. So, no scrap gowns for you, right? No scrap gowns for you. But I am going to use this pattern and make some lap gowns for the couch so that when we're watching TV in the winter, we can just cover our legs and our feet. If we want to go sit outside, I'm thinking when we get to the mountains, if we want to sit outside, we can take these out and we're sitting on the porch, on the wraparound porch, in our rocking chairs and drinking our hot coffee. In the morning, we can put this over our legs. Of course, I'll have a shawl on. So I have a funny question for you. Guys, do you guys have lots of wearables and stuff that you've crocheted? Um, I kind of want to do a mashup of photos. Oh, we got one, two, three, three, one more rows. Okay. Um, I want to do uh, a mashup video of the crochet therapies. We got to come up with a name. We got to come up with a name for ourselves. Okay, like not therapites. I don't know. Therapinians. Oh, help me do that too. Okay, but I kind of want to come up with a little mashup, fun video of everybody like wearing as many pieces of crochet at one time as you can. Like like, you know, 5 hats and lots of I mean, you're probably not even gonna be seen in the picture if you actually cover yourself, like if you have a sweater or if you have a whatever it is that you have, and then, a shawl, and just like, you know, kind of go the very eclectic crochet lady or crochet guy kind of a thing. And you're gonna call us the nut jobs, Kelly. Bob says twisted sisters. Hey Wendy. Hey Wendy, sister, you're right on time. And I gotta do some one more rows. We got three of them to catch up on. And but anyway, I just thought it would be really funny and really fun if we shared our photos on Facebook, and I'm gonna start a thread, and in that thread, everybody can like take a picture of themselves wearing as many of their wearables as you can get on, and it's just gonna be for fun, okay? Just for fun. Um, and Kelly, I'm still laughing at your nut job and Twisted Sisters. That's fine, except we got some guys on here too. So um, let's see. Just loving all the colors you're using. Ah, yeah. Look at these colors. Robin said she's with Bob. Twisted Sisters. Oh, we could call ourselves the Twisters. But then we'd have to sing a song. Okay, I'm going to stop crocheting and I'm going to, oh, the Twisted Gang. Yeah, we're a crochet gang. We're tough. We're going to have we're going to have our logo. It's going to be on leather on the back. Only it's not leather. It's going to be a crocheted sweater. We're going to put the emblem on the back. We're going to ride three-wheel tricycles. Oh my gosh. Okay. Stop making me so silly. Crochet bandanas around our head. Right, right. We're a gang. We're a gang of crocheters. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, so we did the one. Let's get to this next one. Ooh, okay. Here's a good one. Now we've got three to go. That is funny. Okay, three to go. How long is the longest crochet chain in the world? Okay, so we have 20 miles, and they have specified that one is 32 kilometers, 40 miles, or 80 miles. 20, 40, or 80 miles. Crocheted bananas. Kelly, she thought that you were saying we had to crochet bananas and carry bananas around. You guys are funny. Oh my gosh. Oh. Lori, that reminds me of the man tucket. Okay, so how long is the longest crochet chain in the world? 20 miles, 40 miles, or 80 miles? I'm going to take a sip and then I'm going to choose one. And I'm going to choose it randomly because I have no idea. But wow. No, a name, Crochet Bananas. Oh, oh, let's see. Wendy says she made bandanas for her daughter years ago, and a motorcycle gang had her make a bunch in their colors, and she made a lot of money. See? That's a motorcycle gang, but we could be the tricycle gang with the wide seat and the basket right here where we could keep our crochet. Oh my gosh. Yes. Break that record. Anyone? Okay, so I'm going to choose one. For those of you who said 80 miles, you are correct. The Hooked Gang. Yeah, we're the Hooked Gang. Yeah. So, so 80 miles is correct. According to Guinness World Records, the longest crochet chain in the world is 80.78 miles long. The chain was created by Anne Vanier Dressel of France in 2008. So, you know what? Somebody's got to fix this. Yeah. Somebody in our group has got to fix this. I mean, first of all, how did they lay it out? Second of all, did they stretch the yarn when they measured it? I mean, we need to know these things, okay? But 80 miles long, wow. I don't even know how you would measure that. It would take a very long time. And then how would you store it? But anyway, I have questions. I have lots of questions. Okay, so we have another one. Oh, wonder if there's a time limit on it. You know what? That might be the key. That right there might be the key, Carla. There might be a time limit, but maybe not because there's like the largest ball of string, you know. There's like Kelly. Are you going to be on your tricycle? Kelly. Oh, Kelly's going to be on her tricycle with her basket and she's going to hook her way down to Florida. Oh my gosh, Kelly, that's hilarious. And then here we go. Let me show this. There you go. I'm going to make a couple of you some moderators so that you can get through. And then Carla says you would need a bigger house to keep it in. And Brenda wants a horn on her three-wheeler. Oh, Kelly says no, she can't do two things at once. She can either ride her tricycle or she can crochet. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Hey, good day. Good day, Squish. How are you? How are you? Well, Squish, I hope you've been catching some of this because we have just been so silly today. This is my most fun day ever because you guys are just so silly and so fun. Can you imagine if all of us were in a room together and all of the laughter? I mean, we would be like talking over one another and oh my gosh. One day, one day when we are able to socially gather, we are going to do it. I promise you. We can all start chaining and meet up to add it together. Woo woo. Yeah. And okay. So the next question, because I don't know where we are. Oh, get a two-seated, Kelly, and have your husband pedal. Perfect answer. Yeah. Kelly, your husband would do it. He's so sweet. He'd be sitting there pedaling and you could just be sitting there crocheting. A little red tricycle that has a bell on it. Yep. You got it, Kathleen. StreamYard Live, and we can all be on a panel with our projects and chat. What? A StreamYard? StreamYard Live? Oh, squish. I'll have to look into that. We can all be on a panel with our projects and chat to each other. Ah, Kelly said he would ride his bike too, and because he loves to ride his bike. So he would definitely ride, and then she could be in the little sidecar with her stash of yarn, and she could just sit there and hook her way to Florida. That's awesome. Okay, so one row done. Okay, and so what is the weight symbol for yarn with the category name fine? I'm fine. What is the weight symbol for yarn with the category name fine? Is it 2, 3, or 4? Maureen says, morning, glad to catch us. And oh, thanks, Maureen. So let's see. Squish says 2, Kelly says 2, Kathleen says 2. What is the weight symbol for yarn with the category name fine? And Robin says 2, Nikki says 2. And the fine yarn weight has a weight symbol of 2. Yes, a weight symbol of 2. It is fine yarn. Okay. Oh, okay. So the next one is, yep, yay. Valerie said 2. True or false? Worsted weight yarn is very lightweight yarn. Worsted weight yarn is very lightweight yarn. True or false? Oh, I've been drinking a lot of my coffee. That's good. Okay, so we got some answers coming in. Squish says false. Robin says false. Kathleen false. Kelly false. Brenda false. Guess what? Ding, 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 ding. Maureen false. Nikki false. Wendy false. The correct answer is worsted weight yarn is in the medium weight yarn category. Worsted weight yarn has the weight symbol 4 on the package, so it is not lightweight yarn. Perfect. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Valerie, Carla. Yep, we all got it right because we know our yarn. We know our yarn weight. Mm. Yes, we do. So, you know what? That's too much. That's too much for me to hold today. I can't hold that today. I'm going to have to find something else to crochet. Hmm. What shall it be? So, have I gotten all of the one more rows? One more row, one more row. I think I did. What does DK yarn mean? And so DK yarn is a 2-weight yarn, and it is, I think last time we talked about this, it was like a double knit. It stands for double knit. But a DK yarn is a lightweight 2, sometimes, or maybe 3 yarn. Does anybody else want to chime in on the DK? Is it a 2 or a 3? Actually, I think it might be a 3. Double knit or 3. Yep. Squish, 3-weight. 8 ply in Aussie terms. Yes. Yes. So DK. Okay. Double knit. 3, 3, 3. Yep. So my bad. It's not a 2, it's a 3. Yep. So it's a lightweight, but which I consider 3 a lightweight yarn, but it's not lightweight because lightweight is a 2, but it's DK, double knit 3. I started out crocheting with the 3. I made a, corner to corner in a 3-weight yarn. It was mandala yarn, and so it was gorgeous, and it just, like, flowed the colors just I love the way the mandala yarn color flowed. Yeah. Yeah, Brenda, it's a 3. So just go for, like, any of those mandala colors that, like, this one I think is a 3. That one's a 2. Oh, here we go. I have an avalanche of yarn now because I pulled one out from the bottom. But this one, come on, yarn. Are you connected to something? No. Oh, Lord. Okay. This one kind of got connected to something in there. This one is the Mandala Lion Brand, and this one is a 3. So it's very fuzzy. Anyway, I got this. Look at how it's all like puffed up in the top here. I think I got this one on clearance. That's why it looks the way it looks. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did. This one is in the colorway Pegasus, which is really kind of pretty because it has a really dark orange, and then it goes to a white, a teal, um, a grayish, mauvish purple, and then a light purple, and then back to the dark orangey. So this is pretty, and I like the way the colors flow. And when I did the C to C, I really liked it because then you have your blanket like this, but then you have the stripes of color that just naturally went. It naturally flowed. When I did my C to C, I did it in this mandala, but I did it in the colorway Spirit, and so it was blues and grays. It was really pretty, and teals. But anyway, so that is a 3-weight yarn, a good 3-weight yarn. But let's see. Yeah, those are pretty. I do like it. Um, but I used I used a hook that was probably too big for the 3-weight yarn. Um, so it was very loose and it was very flowy, and I really did like it. So Maureen says, when creating a pattern, how do you decide what stitches you will use? Um, Sometimes when when I create a pattern, it depends on when I create a pattern, it depends on how thick I want the item to be, or if I want it to be nice and flowy. Or a lot of times, what I'll do is I will look through my stitch book. Ice yarn 3-weight from Yarn Nut. Nice, Valerie. That's nice. I've heard a lot of good things about ice yarn, and a 3-weight is really, really good. Um, But a lot of times what I'll do is I'll go to my, like, Stitch Bible, and I'll find a stitch that just really speaks to me, and I'm like, because I just did this actually. So I found a stitch, and I worked up a little swatch just so that I could get the feel for it and see how easy it was to make up, and as I made that swatch, I saw a sweater vest. I saw a sweater vest, and so in my mind, and so that is what I'm going to make with that stitch. So sometimes the stitches speak to you. Excuse me. Yeah. Sometimes the stitches will speak to you and they'll say, oh, this is going to make a really nice, it'll speak to you as far as a baby blanket or a wearable. Like this one, I've never had anything speak to me and tell me that it was going to be a wearable before, like a vest. Well, that's not true. Wearable, because I did use some wearables, but like scarves and stuff like that. But as far as um, cool, post the pic. I can't wait to see the colors that you chose too for your ice yarn, Valerie. Um, but anyway, so that's what speaks to me. Or if I have something in mind, like, like this little thing that I just did, um, that I'm going to hopefully get a little tutorial on, um, for you for tomorrow because it's quick, quick, quick. I just did a very simple single crochet stitch because I wanted the stitches to be tight, you know. So anyway, um, Lori says that when she creates, she just goes with what makes her feel good at the time. And Lori is currently creating something, and she's teasing me with the colors. And I see a stitch, but that's all I know about it. So anyway, um, so that's really cool, and it's making her feel good. So Squish says, I ordered almost 40 pounds of ice yarns late last year. If you want to check out pretty number 2 to number 5 yarns, there's a lot to choose from. Yes. So if you want to go to the Say It With Squishy Yarn Crochet page and check that out, she did do, I think you did 2 videos, didn't you, Squish, for your unboxing of your ice yarns. And that was fun to watch. That was really fun to watch because I love looking at new yarns and everything. Kelly, yep, Valerie, we want to see a good crochet stitch book to get. Um, I have a couple of them, and I can put the links below, and that way, you can check it out. But there's one that I use that doesn't have too many stitches in it. Like, it's not like it has like 1,000 stitches. Um, but the stitches that are in there are really pretty, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I actually shared that on the Facebook page, um, because I included a link. I know Robin got one. She posted it on our Facebook page, and yep, Squish did 2 videos because it was too much for one video. Mhm. Okay, and Carla is wondering how far 40 pounds of yarn will get you. She wants to know that, are you talking about the chain? Squish, I don't know if you were in here before, but we were doing a chain question, and what is the longest crochet chain in the world? And it was 80 miles long, which is crazy, incredible. So we were talking about that. Let's go ahead and do one more row. What is the crochet abbreviation for the term yarn over? What is the crochet abbreviation for the term yarn over? And is it YNO, or is it YO, or YOV? Oh. Okay, Wendy, I will, yeah, I love my crochet books too. So you guys, I will share my crochet books, and I got some new ones in, so I need to do some crochet book reviews. Yeah. So everybody's saying Y-O, 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 Y-O. Hey, Y-O. um, okay. So actually, the answer is uh, Y-O. Did I fool you for a second? Did you think that you were wrong? No, you're not wrong. Of course you're not wrong. You know. A yarn over, or YO, creates space or an opening in a piece of crochet work. Well, okay. Ooh, this one is a question for, it sounds like it might even be um, a Guinness Book of World Records question. The world's fastest crocheter made 5,113 stitches in how many minutes? Oh my gosh. Yo-yos. There you go. Crochet therapy. We're yo-yos. That's funny, Carla. That's funny. The world's fastest crocheter made 5,113 stitches in how many minutes? 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or 90 minutes? Ooh, Kelly. Kelly, you're like, 10 minutes. Woo! Oh my goodness. The world's fastest crocheter made 5,113 stitches in how many minutes? 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or 90 minutes? And I'm going to make my choice and we'll see if I'm right or wrong. And you guys keep guessing 30, 60, or 90. 5,000. The world's fastest crocheter. The world's fastest crocheter. I wonder. Oh my gosh. So we've got some 30, 30. Carla says 69 minutes. 30. Kelly didn't wait for the choices. That's okay, Kelly. I delayed on giving you the choices. 60, 30. Kelly says 30. Carla says 60, 60. So we've got a nice mix. Nobody said 90 because we know crocheters, they are fast, right? Too fast. So I was actually wrong. I was conservative and I said 60 minutes. But the actual time was 30 minutes. According to Guinness World Records, Lisa Gentry crocheted 5,113 stitches in just 30 minutes. That is equivalent to 170 stitches per minute. Blink, 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 blink. That is equivalent to 170 stitches per minute. Wow. Way to go, Lisa. Way to go. Man, I know. I wonder. Wow. That's crazy. Well, guys, we are over an hour and I'm not going to keep you any longer. Today was fun. Today was a lot of fun. They were not married and lived alone. I know, right? Or maybe that was her business and she just got so fast. Like hubby went to work, she went to work. Yep. Um, Oh, wow. I did not see that. There's a lady who crochets with her feet. She has no arms and she is amazing. That is really, really incredible. Um, yeah, that's incredible. We'll have to check that out. That is very incredible. I love that. And yeah, Squish, I'd like to see that in action too. So her name is Lisa Gentry, Gentry. So we can look her up. And Kelly said she probably had too much Red Bull because she was very fast. So thank you, PJ. Thank you. Because you guys are what makes this fun. And everybody is just amazing on here. And I just want to thank you. I hope that you have a great Wednesday. And it's hump day. So we're almost to the weekend. Friday's going to be great. Tomorrow, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Anyway, this was a lot of fun and let's keep hooking. So stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And I will see you next time. And Squish says, bye, yo-yos. Bye, guys.